Welcome to 10 Minutes. I'm Tony Scott, joined in studio. Happy New Year, Peter Rodney.
Happy New Year.
It's going to be a special show today. We got a lot of ground to cover. Going 10As all the way to the pros.
All the way to the pros.
All the way to the pros. We'll start at the 10As. Not one 10A team lost.
So much for keeping it spicy in 2019.
It was it was pretty boring. Boring. Still the top two teams, maybe three. You got Champlain Park, Coon Rapids.
Maybe boring for
Minnetonka.
us, but probably good news for everybody.
Minnetonka, Woodbury, those look to be the top three teams. There's a bunch of others that are making a case. Let's put it that way. 12A, I got to take, again, very similar on the 12A side. No one lost, right, in the last 2 weeks. Not a lot of tournaments, though. For girls hockey in the last 2 weeks of the season. Here's a take. Proctor Hermantown's jumped into the rankings. They've beaten basically every team that will compete in the Olympic region of regions, right? They beat, just this month, they've beaten Alex, Grand Rapids, Moorhead, Duluth, Brainerd, and Roseau. Would that be the best team in the North then?
As of right now, sure.
Okay. Oh, I don't. No qualifier, huh?
No.
I don't put qualifiers.
Nope, because now they have game film on the Mirage.
Oh God, I'm sure there's tons of it. What's going on in the 15As?
North Wright County. North Wright County, number 3 in the NOW rankings, number 7 in the staff rankings. The River Hawks. I think they're the River Hawks. 18-5-3 on the season. Have not lost since December 2nd.
Surprised you didn't call them the River Birds.
River Birds. Whoops.
Like you called the Apple Valley Firebirds. You got just roasted too, no pun intended.
I got roasted like a firebird.
St. Paul, Roseville, St. Paul. That's your neck of the woods. They also jump into the top 10 of 15As as well. So shout out to them.
8-1-1 in their last 10.
So there were 3 pivotal. We talked about them. Girls high school events. You want to go with the Schwan?
I'll take the Schwan.
Okay.
Blake solidifies their new number 1 ranking with a 4-3 win over Andover. Is an exciting game. Shout out to Aaron for clipping those goals together. It was fun to follow while we were in Prior Lake.
He did a great job, for sure.
Great game.
Also to note, this is what makes rankings interesting. You had tournaments. There was a lot of not many girls tournaments at the youth, but at the high school there was
all over top teams playing
and
each
people
other.
Are changing. The rankings definitely. You did the rankings for the girls AA and A, and you had a lot of homework to do.
Took a lot longer than I expected.
Not as long as the 10A, 12A, 15A, which I do, didn't take long.
When you do the rankings, you come to certain conclusions, and then you start going through the numbers, and you're like, dang it, that one doesn't work.
Oh, no. No.
Dang it, that one doesn't work.
That's what makes ranking teams fun. All right, for me, the Edina Walser tournament, Brainerd Little Falls, a team that off air before the season, I said, watch out for this team. They were great at the 12A level 3-4 years ago. It's definitely coming true. They've had a great run the last few weeks.
12-2-1 so far.
They beat Breck in the finals. Breck beat Edina. Stay tuned to the end of the show. I'm going to give a little game puck to Warroad on that one. And then what happened in the EP Midwinter Meltdown?
Fruitful trip to the Metro for the Roseau Rams, who go 3-0 at the Midwinter Meltdown. Nice work, Rams, beating a couple of Metro teams in Eden Prairie and Minnetonka.
2 years ago, I think I talked about this on the show once. 2 years ago, I saw this. Many of these same girls from the Rams took Edina all the way to the brink in the 15A state tournament in Burnsville. I'm not surprised of their success either.
The Rams are no longer Northern Minnesota's little secret.
No, they're not. Okay, speaking of Northern Minnesota, just to the northwest in Fargo, North Dakota, Fargo Shields 10A, 12A. Tournament's going to go down this weekend. Who do you got in the 10As?
I got to go with Orono West Tonka. Really liked what I saw out of the Warriors at the Dangle Fest. I think they've got what it takes to go all the way.
Yeah. Programming note, they did not win the Dangle Fest.
I know.
I still think that's a really good hockey team.
I said I liked them at the Dangle Fest.
Here's a team I haven't seen yet. I say yet because I know I'm going to see them. Champlain Park, Coon Rapids.
It's logged into your Google account.
They've got the number 3 ranked team in the state. So I'm going to go highest ranked team in the state to win the Fargo Shield. So I'm going to go Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. What about at the 12A? You smell a repeat?
His team is starting to become the girls' equivalent of the Woodbury team.
Yeah, this is your squad, isn't it?
I'm taking Stillwater Black. The Ponies are my squad this weekend.
Hardworking, have a superstar, they have a goalie. This team could go all the way.
They also have a magic piglet.
Yeah, they do.
I'm assuming is making the trip to Fargo.
I'm sure the piglet might make its way to Fargo. I'm going to stick with my, broken record.
Yup.
What's my broken record for 12As?
Here's the box. Here's you. You're right in the middle of the dang box.
I'm checking the box right now. Andover's Young Guns are no longer Young Guns. This team is loaded.
Now they're just
loaded. I think they get revenge on Stillwater this weekend, and they win the Fargo.
I'd say that's bold, but
not that bold, right?
Not that bold.
All right, before we move on to our booms and game pucks, let's make a New Year's resolution. You want to do yours first?
Don't forget we're going to touch on the Whitecaps.
We'll do that after. We'll do that after.
If I had to make a New Year's resolution,
you have to. You're on the show. Make one right now.
But I mean, they're the typical ones that everyone makes. I'm going to start going to the gym more often. I'm going to start eating healthier. I'm going to watch a game for fun every now and again.
Tell me what that's going to be like.
It's going to be awkward. So usually you're sitting there with a camera taking notes at the same time and jostling for position along the glass to take pictures. I'm going to sit in the stands and I'm going to watch a game.
I went to a Wild game last winter.
It's going to be weird.
I went to a Wild game last winter. And I said to my brother-in-law, I said, hey, we are going to just watch this game. I'm not going to cover it. I'm not going to make commentary. None of that stuff. I sit down in my seat, and lo and behold, there's a youth hockey person, and all they want to do is talk about youth hockey. So that got blown.
Which is great. We appreciate the enthusiasm, but fam, there's only so many times I can go over rankings.
So I am with you there. Can it be done? My New Year's resolution is to cover less hockey this year. Kind of like an addiction. Some people eat too much food, drink too much wine. I'm going to cut back on covering hockey this year.
Lols.
All right.
Not happening.
All right.
You don't know what to do with yourself.
I know. Minnesota Whitecaps, our pro squad, is kind of on a slide right now.
Come on, Whitecaps.
1-3 in their last 4.
1-3 in your last 4.
What happened in Buffalo?
They split with Buffalo.
I know. They swept Buffalo last time.
I know. They won 2-1 and then lost 4-0 in the night. All
right. That's all right.
I don't know what's going on.
I still think they're the best team in the world.
Have the Whitecaps hit their cap?
No, they'll be the best team in the world by the season end.
The world?
The world. They'll be world champions.
Better than the Olympic teams?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm going best team in the world, Minnesota Whitecaps.
Are you calling in the Colin Cowherd show later?
I probably will.
Make another outlandish suggestion?
I probably will. All right.
Oh, heavens.
You get the boom roasted this week.
I do have a boom roasted. I'm going to refer to my phone.
Okay.
So there was a tweet that went out while we were covering the Andover Blake game, and it says, verbatim, God, girls hockey is terrible, ! Let me know when your daughter collects a check for playing. Dang, homie. If that was an attempt at sarcasm, that was awful.
Bad.
And if there was any sincerity behind that, that's even more awful. Your Twitter privileges should be taken away for being an idiot.
And thank you for deleting it, too.
You deleted it. I screenshotted it, my guy. Come on.
Yeah.
Faster than you.
Not cool.
I've been doing this longer than you.
I couldn't believe it, actually. I'm like, it's got to be a joke. And I'm like, went in to see the guy's tweets. He had like 3 tweets, and they're all somewhat
fairly
anti-anything.
Just an angry human being with a Wi-Fi connection.
Boom roasted. Boom roasted. On a lighter note, I'm going to go game puck. Yeet. It's my game puck. This one goes out to Warroad girls hockey.
Here we go.
We champion them a little bit too much, maybe, but hey, I love this team. I love this team.
They keep earning.
And I've been telling you and Todd Houck, who run our girls high school hockey podcast, I just saw the best team in the state.
You say this as
Warroad's the best team in the state. Warroad's the best team in the state. Warroad's the best team in the state. Double A, I don't really care. That's the best team. They have size, they have speed, they have coaching, they have goaltending. There's only 2 Division I girls on this team. There should be 7. I see 7 or 8 on that team. Right? That's what I saw when I saw him play Breck.
Are you going to explain your transitive
Nobody
property?
believes me. They're A. They don't play anyone up north. All that stuff, right?
Anyone has ever said
Breck beat Edina. Okay?
Okay.
Warroad beat Breck.
Okay.
This is the class of U18 hockey is played here in Minnesota.
This is the book
Warroad's the best team in the world.
This is the
world.
The book of transitive property
Yes,
with the thing called
Not
My
just
First
the state,
Chemistry
the
Set.
world.
Oh,
world. Game puck to you for being the best team in the world. There you go. There's my game puck.
I'm so overwhelmed.
Any
right now.
additional commentary before we close this bad boy out?
I don't have any additional commentary. The holiday
that's a
season is
rarity.
kind of weird.
That's rare. That's rare.
The holiday season is a little funky. The schedules aren't quite matched up with what we want to do on shows like this, but
There's some additional commentary right there that we could probably live without. But I can't live without you, Peter.
You sound like my mom.
Thank you for this wonderful show. Thank you to our sponsor, Map South Hockey, for helping this show be possible. And thank you to all of our fans for a great 2018. We're looking forward to a great 2019.